Hi, my name is Wesley Guiles, and I'm here to teach you how to write a song. So, what are you going to need to write a song? Well, I would suggest a few items. One, an instrument, not required, but helpful. Paper and pencil, crayon, the human brain, and if you have a lemon with a little face on it, it'll just keep you entertained. You really don't need the lemon. And some kind of recording device. I'm using my phone. Most phones have a recording feature. You could use a tape recorder. You could, if you have some machine that will carve records for you, that would also be great. But a simple phone with a voice memo is probably the easiest way to record your song ideas. What is a song exactly? Well, that's something that's been hotly debated by songwriters and musicians and non-musicians for centuries. But for the sake of this tutorial, I did a survey of 111 songwriters. And those 111 songwriters, the majority of them said that a song is music and words combined. A lot of them also mentioned that there's a melody involved. But if you look at like hip-hop music, a lot of that is purely rhythm and words, and not necessarily melody. So a song can fall somewhere in there where there's words and some kind of music or beat or rhythm, and we're going to deal with that today. Okay, songs come in a lot of different styles. You've got your heavy metal, punk, folk, Irish folk jigs, country, heavy metal, speed metal, there's all kinds of metal. So songs are not confined to one style or genre. And within those styles, there are different ways of approaching the songs. But for the sake of today's tutorial, we are going to stick with kind of a popular or pop culture. And the pop culture song structure is generally verse, chorus, verse, chorus, 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 chorus. Sometimes starts with a chorus and goes to a verse. But anyway, that's it. Okay, for more advanced songwriters, I'm going to encourage you to check out some other song structures. So if you go to fam.org and check out their Muse tool, you can go to www.muse.fam.org. Which came first, music or lyrics? It's an age-old question. As long as they've had the question, did the chicken or the egg come first? Songwriters have been debating, or discussing which comes first, the music or the lyrics. Well, music first, lyrics first, or both. I'm going to discuss all the ways. There's no best way. All right, well, music first. Let's discuss creating music first. So with my guitar, I might come up with a simple chord progression. This is where it's really going to help if you know a couple chords. Now, you don't have to know chords to write your song. You could just sing it, I was walking to the park, it was getting kind of dark. I mean, you could do that. Having the guitar, knowing like maybe two or three chords, and you're set. Look at this guitar. There's only 3 strings. I'm going to work with that, okay? And the stickers are holding the guitar together, by the way. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So if I were going to write the music first, I might come up with a couple chords that I like. D, G, and maybe an A. Okay, there you go. I got my music. So I've written my music first, and then I would go about writing the lyrics. Lyrics first. Okay, well, to write the lyrics first, that's another really popular way of doing things. You get your idea and you write it all out, and so I might write my song about the dog was sitting on a log being chased by a hog. I don't know why he was sitting if he was being chased, but okay. So you would write all your lyrics out, and then you would go and write music to go with that. Okay, and there's your lyrics first. The third approach is to come up with both at the same time. So you would play your chords, and as you're playing, you would sing words to go with it. Just whatever comes to mind. I was walking through the park, It was getting kind of dark. Okay, that song's a little short, but you know, you get the idea, doing both at the same time. Okay, let's talk about how to write lyrics. This is something that is really challenging when you're writing a song, and at least it's challenging for me sometimes. And so I'm going to give you some ideas to get some words for your song. So if you were going to approach this from the write the lyrics first way, this is going to help you. Okay. Otherwise, I mean, you can skip this and move on to the music part if you want. So probably my favorite lyric writing tool when I'm just writing lyrics is a yellow pad of paper and a pencil. And so let's talk about that. If you were to ask any two songwriters what the best way to write a lyric was, you would get 3 different answers, maybe 15. I would recommend a great book, Paul Zolo's book, Songwriters on Songwriting. It is an excellent study. You get to hear Tom Petty, Paul Simon, all these amazing living legend songwriters, and they deal with the same issues all the rest of us regular Joes deal with, and they all approach songwriting from different directions. All right, for this exercise, we're going to concentrate on a situation, something that's happened that causes a strong emotion, whether it's anger, jealousy, love, joy, anything that creates a strong feeling in you. I'm going to focus on anger, specifically anger at Del Taco. Del Taco, I'm angry at you, and you owe me 4 tacos. I was in the drive-thru, and I ordered 4 tacos, and I ordered some other things for my family, and we were in a very long line. And by the time we got out of that line, we didn't sit there and check through each item. We had a big bag of stuff. We just wanted to go home and eat it. It was cold. We were hungry. We were tired. We get home. We open our bag. We're very excited to eat. Taco's not there. So I wrote a song about tacos and why I hate Del Taco. Why I'm angry. Why they broke my heart. Before we write the Del Taco Broke My Heart song, I would suggest a few tools that you can use. One of my favorites when I just need to pop online really quick is rhymezone.com. And you should see the address somewhere on the screen. I'll wait. See it? Go there. The other thing I use is a rhyming dictionary. Gene Lee's rhyming dictionary is great, and I use it all the time when I'm songwriting it. It's sorted by rhyme. So I would highly recommend getting a rhyming dictionary if you're serious about songwriting. Okay, so this song is gonna be kind of silly, but I think it'll be fun. The first thing I do is I just start writing down what happened to me. So I just told you that little story about Del Taco. So I take my ideas and I start putting them into kind of a poetry kind of style. The other night, my family and I were hungry for some tacos. We hopped into our minivan and drove to our local shop. We waited for a really long time, much longer than one would wish to. And soon we found ourselves pull up to that magical window. Give us 4 tacos and maybe some more. Hold all that cheese and the lettuce galore. Give us 4 tacos, we'll be on our way. They handed us our bag and we left without delay. Del Taco, and this is the chorus. Del Taco, you've broken my heart. I've got a list of complaints as long as my heart. All right, so I've got some amazing, perhaps genius lyrics. What I need to do now is I need to sit down with my instrument and come up with some ideas for the music. And this is where having your phone with a recorder on it, or a tape recorder, or even your computer with a free recording program like Audacity. If you have a Mac, GarageBand is great. If you don't have a microphone, all you need is your earbuds. And if you plug your earbuds into the microphone input on your computer, this is on PCs, I don't know about Macs, but if you plug into the microphone input with your headphones, you can sing into the left earbud and it operates like a microphone. That's free. That's free advice for you. Okay, so no charge. So I got my lyrics. I'm going to start with the lyrics. The other night, my family and I were hungry for some tacos. I'm going to play some of my chords. The other night, my family and I were hungry for some tacos. We hopped into our minivan and we drove to our local shop. We waited for a really long time, longer than one would wish to. And soon we found ourselves pull up to that magical window. Give us 4 tacos and maybe some more. Give us that cheese and lettuce galore. Give us 4 tacos, we'll be on our way. They handed us our bag and we left without delay. Del Taco, you broke in my heart. I've got a list of complaints as long as my arm. First you took my order, made me think you'd be true. But when we came home, we found out we'd been screwed by you. Our friend from the start, Del Taco, you've broken my heart. I think that's a hit song, don't you? My probably really important question we all ask ourselves after we've written a song is, how do I know when my song is done? And I did a survey, as I told you earlier, and in the survey I surveyed 111 different songwriters, and almost unanimously, I think 97% said when I feel like it's done. It's really based on you. It's up to you to decide, hey, I finished this song, it's got all the perfect lyrical parts that I want, or it's got the music sounds right to me. That's how you decide. Now, I found that it really helps to talk to other songwriters. Go to a local coffee shop where they have open mic. Go to, go online, fawm.org, FAWM.org. Every year during February, they have a huge songwriting get-together online, and people help each other write songs, and they give each other feedback. Get someone to give you some feedback. Listen to stuff you like. Okay, so we know that it's finished. We've reached our point of acceptance. And then as a songwriter, as someone learning to write songs, you probably want to know, how do I get better at songwriting? I really like this quote from Stephen King. I'm going to read this to you. It says, if you want to be a writer, you must do 2 things above all others: read a lot and write a lot. Okay, this is the master of horror. Stephen King has written so many books, and so many of them have done so well, but he's also written tons of books that hardly anyone's read. And it's because the man writes all the time. And in addition to writing, he reads all the time. So I took his words of wisdom and I changed them around for songwriters. If you want to be a songwriter, you must do 2 things above all others: listen to a lot of songs and write a lot of songs. Me. I said that, although I took it from Stephen King. Also, the other quote I want to read you is from fawm.org's website. It's Jack London, and it says, you can't wait for inspiration, you have to go after it with a club. Songwriters, I want you to go after inspiration with a club. Get in there, sit down, write some songs, you can do it. Have a great day, and from me to you, happy songwriting.